Okay, this is the speaking test of the International English Language Testing System. Good morning, my name is Brian Thomas. What is your full name, please?
My full name is Sonali Roy.
And what should I call you?
You can call me Sonali.
May I see your identification?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. Now, in this first part of the speaking test, I'd like to ask some questions about yourself.
Okay.
Let's talk about your living place. Where do you live? Apartment, house, or flat now?
Well, I live in apartment. I don't stay here in India. I stay in abroad. My husband is working over there, so we stay there in a staff building that is an apartment. And my husband, and my two kids, we live as a family there.
How long have you lived there?
We have been there since 6 years. My husband has been there since 10 years. So it's been 6 years. Yeah.
What do you enjoy about your place?
It's quite cool and calm place. Like it's a peace living place. Um, it's quite beautiful, and it's a little place with all the facilities and amenities available there.
Now, let's talk about languages. What languages do you speak?
I speak English, French, and my native language is Hindi. So I'm aware of all the three languages, with from which French is spoken most because I'm residing there in Kinshasa, and
What
the
language do you use at work?
in my work I basically use English and a mix of French too because it's French is their native language there, so everyone's speaking moreover French there.
Do you think English is a difficult language to learn?
Uh, as I'm a student of a convent school, so I don't find it much difficult. But yeah, it is difficult for some persons who have not spoken English since their birth. So I'm born and brought up in English families.
Now let's move on to talk about meeting with new people. Do you often meet new people?
Yeah, I do often meet new people. As I reside there in Africa, so it's a place where we find mix of Europeans and Africans, Americans. In my workplace, we do have Africans working, also American working also, and then we do have
How do you
Europeans.
feel about it?
I feel great meeting new people and learning new things, discovering new ideas is great. Like I come to know about different cultures, different customs, and different kind of cuisines. It's really great for me.
Is it easy to meet new people for you?
Yeah, it's easy to meet new people for me because I reside there, and at my workplaces I have a different kind of peoples working over there. Like I have mentioned before, Africans, Europeans, Americans. So it's easy meeting new people for me. Also, I like meeting people virtually.
Thank you. For part 2, I'm going to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say, and you can make some notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I'd like you to describe a city you have visited that you would like to go back to. You should say when you visited there, what you did there, how long you stayed there, and explain why you would like to go back. Okay. Okay, now you have 1 to 2 minutes for this, so don't worry if I stop you. I'll
Mm-hmm.
let you know when the time is up.
Sure.
Could you start speaking now, please?
Yeah. So, a city that is close to my heart and I have visited there is Dubai. I really like that city because it's having diverse cultures and diff- different peoples, different kind of peoples from all over the world live there peacefully at one place. And I visited there in the year of 2019 with my husband. I went there for vacations and we stayed there for 6 days, and those were really beautiful days I spent there. We stayed there in a hotel named Hilton, which was right in the heart of Dubai, the downtown area, which is nearby the Dubai Mall. And the clear picture and close view of Burj Khalifa was visible from our window every time. Then we went there for sightseeing, then desert safari. Then we went for shopping too. Like Dubai Mall was closed from our hotel, just 5 minutes by drive. So we used to go and explore the new brands. We used to explore new foods. I like exploring food over there, which was Mediterranean. And since then, Mediterranean is one of my favorite food. And then we saw musical fountain. We went to top of the Burj Khalifa. And apart from 6 days, 2 days staying was our in Atlantis Hotel. Atlantis, the Palm, which is the main attraction of Dubai by the tourist perfection. It was.
Now, you have been telling me about a city you would like to visit again, and I'd like to ask you some more general questions related to this, so let's talk about what are the benefits of living in the cities?
Um, there are innumerable benefits about living in the city. I would like to mention that we get better healthcare. Better education system is also there. From the perspective of employment, we do have better options or opportunities for employment. Then people do want to live in metropolitan cities because of the education or schools are there are numerous of schools to give to provide
What
good
are the
education.
main changes in modern cities in the 10-year period?
There are huge changes in modern cities since 10 year of period. Like the cities are more metropolized and more urbanized these days. Those have urban facilities, like if be it in the terms of entertainment, in the terms of accommodations, or in the terms of education. These days we find it easy to go to mall for entertainment. We can watch movies and easily malls are accessible easily. It's
Will
at
size
every.
the cities increase in future like nowadays?
Yeah, the size of cities increase in future like nowadays, and it should increase because more the cities will be metropolized, more of the facilities will be available there, and more it will grow by the perspective of economy.
Do you think that people in the countryside are more friendly than people in the cities? Why?
Yeah, people in the countryside are more friendly. I find it because people in the cities are very very busy, so very busy in their daily course, in their routine 9 to 5 jobs. Then people in the countryside are more polite and more pleasing. And people in the like metropolitan cities, they don't have they are not much bothered about their neighbor also. So yeah.
Thank you. This is the end of IELTS speaking test.